Hi guys! Hi! Hi everyone! Hi! I'm sorry for being super omega duper crazy quadruple amazing. I was gonna say amazingly super, and I was like, that's not right wording for this one. I'm sorry for being so late today. Hi guys! Here, let me go down the list real quick. Let me look at OBS real quick. Hi Raven. Hi Kamui. Hi Star. Hi Turkey. Hi. Who else am I missing? Hi Shovel. I'm like, I know I'm missing people. I think it's everyone here. Okay, yes. Hi everyone! I'm sorry for being so late. I went into work a little later today. And so because I had to go to work a little later, I stayed later than usual. And then right before— oh, hi Jose! And then right before I'm about to leave, like, I think I have like 5 minutes left to my shift basically, right? My supervisor comes up to me. He's like, hey, there was this mistake made earlier. So, he's like, he's like, you didn't make any mistakes. It's actually the mistake on like someone else's part. He's like, I should have like paid better attention to this thing. He's like, but since you're here, like, would it be alright if you like help resolve this issue just real quick, just real fast? Like, you know, he's like, hopefully it'll only take you like 10 minutes max or something. And I was like, okay. But I was already dealing with something else at the time that was already gonna take me like maybe not 10 minutes, like 5 minutes. So I was expecting to finish off my day with like the task I was already doing. So I was like, okay, let me just finish off with this and then I'll have another thing to do. And then by the time I was leaving, the regular like because the train schedule that I go on, the train comes more frequently during like work hours. And so the moment like work hours end, essentially, like the train doesn't come as frequently anymore. So I missed my window for like the frequent train rides essentially. So I was like, fuck, I gotta wait here for like, I think it's like wait time's like 30 to 40 minutes depending on like time of day kind of thing. So I was like, fuck. And so I kind of like waited for the train to come. And then by the time I got home, my mom called and she was like, oh, I have some things for you. Can I drop it off? I'm like, yeah. And then I still had to wait for that. And then finally I got settled and I was like, what am I gonna play today? And I didn't want to stream for super long today because I know I started way later than I usually do. So I didn't want to like, you know, stream anything too crazy. And so we're playing Sims today. But as you see, it's a clear map. It's a new map. Because I want to build a small home. Yeah, let me catch up with chat real quick. This is why you have no Karna. No, I'm literally so sad about the no Karna thing. I genuinely was like, okay, I have like 300 something Saints Quartz. There's no shot, no way he's not gonna come home with the 300 something Saints Quartz I have. I'm like they have to he has to come home, right? And I kept rolling and rolling and rolling, and every roll was like nothing, shit, nothing. And oh, there was one roll I got cucked so hard. One roll was literally like, I thought I was gonna get him at the very end because I was only getting like 3-star like CEs, 3-star servants, and I was like, oh my god, the last roll has to be him because I'm not getting anything, right? And the last fucking roll was I think a 5-star craft essence. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about a 5-star craft essence. I don't even care about the craft essence I have now. I'm like, oh, I was so mad. I was like, what do you mean he hasn't came home? So yeah, my rolls are really pathetic today. Hold on, let me scroll up and chat again real quick. Let me see. Oh, the femso finally showed up. She was late because she was crying over F-Go polls. No, I was being a productive member of society at my job. Excuse you. So, echoey. We doing karaoke? Oh, is it echoey? Is it really bad? Hold on, let me see. Is it echoey? Or no? Technically no, but it kind of adds more content. Oh, I see. Let me see. Kiayama, I do not approve you cursing at me and streaming in my dream. Please do not do it again. Was I cursing at you in your dreams? Kamui x Kia ne home building stream. Kia, you're so nice, so kind, so generous. What a nice young lady. You are never. Don't. Not even your dreams. I got cucked so hard. Gotta make small key in the cuck chairs of membership emo. Hi, Fleet. It's because we're on VC. Oh, okay. Mike is doubling your vote. Oh, okay. Now the echo is on your side. And VC was star and his mic is picking up the stream. Oh! Pointing the fingers at everyone. But yeah, so we'll be playing Sims today. Nothing too crazy. Our, not yours. Let's see. Should I make a home in this 20 by 15 for 1500, or should I make a home in this 20 by 15 for 1500? Our, no, oh wait, definitely not your. I wish I could zoom in on the map a little bit. You had 701 people watching, and so there's too many people talking. That meant I was ignored the whole time. It was bittersweet. I was proud. Aww. I genuinely, I have no idea what I would do if I like reached like the hundreds of in terms of chatters, because I would want to talk to you guys. I would want to like interact with you guys. If I got like so many chatters at one point, I genuinely don't know what I would do. I feel like I'd be like stun locked. I'd be like, oh. You think we young adults know anything about buying a home? By the way, membership stream idea. You experienced the unholy bliss that is the Sonichu comics. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I know Sonichu by name. I want to make sure. Sonichu is the Chris Chan thing, right? I know that by name and by picture. I actually don't know a lot about Chris Chan. Like, at all. Like, I know who he is. And I know the idea of Chris Chan, but I actually never engaged with any of his. I literally had no idea who he was until until he got arrested like a few years ago. You don't want to know? Okay, yeah, like until a couple years ago, I had no idea who he was, and then after he got arrested, cause I'm watching the body cam footage of it, cause I like watching body cam footage videos. I was like, who's Chris Chan? But I could tell he was a big thing because like everyone was talking about it, right? And then when they were like, oh yeah, he's a Sonichu creator, I was like, oh my god, I'm like, this is crazy. Like I'm finding out more internet lore. I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how I never crossed paths with his content, because it seemed like the stuff I was like interacting with when I was younger online should have like crossed paths, and it really never did. So it wasn't until after he got arrested I found out more about like his whole thing. the whole rabbit hole. But even then, I only know like the surface level of the rabbit hole. I really don't know. I only know the tip of the iceberg. I don't know anything about like the details or like any of that kind of stuff. Even the body cam video I watched for it didn't super go in depth with like the his whatever's wrong with him. Essentially, it just kind of went over like what led up to that series of events type of thing. So yeah, I really don't know anything about it. You don't know about Chris Chan? I'm linking the documentary. Oh my god. I haven't been down the rabbit hole of Chris Chan. Yeah, I know of him, but I've just never, you know, like, here, we'll do it at the very, very end here. Yeah, I've just never, you know, had the, I guess, opportunity? Is that a good word? To like learn about him, you know? I've heard of it through Muffin though. I learned that apparently he got interviewed by Merriweather at one point. Really? Chris Chan is just a textbook example of being on the internet and doing everything wrong. I mean, from my understanding, it's that he was on the internet, like, and he's okay, I might be wrong, so let me know if I am wrong, but my understanding, what I've gathered, is that he is autistic, right? Or some form of like some form of like disabled, where he's not able to totally understand all the decisions he's making, correct? Like that's what I've kind of gathered from what I've heard, is that like, you know, like he's able to be like a functioning adult on his own, but he shouldn't be, kind of thing, right? Which is why he lives with his mom, right? I think is what I've understood, which is also the reason why he does, because I think what I know is that he like he would do what people on the internet would tell him to do on stream or on videos, and that's what got people to like engage in his content, right? That's what I know. I might be getting it wrong. I might be getting totally wrong. They're high function autistic, as per the famous quote. Fun fact, they're technically the first Let's Play. Really? Yes and no, but also not at all. Oh my god. Also, I don't know what a home to build. I don't know. I didn't come into the stream with an idea of a house. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna build something. Okay, let's start. Should I give him like a super tiny house? Let's see. How small of a house should I make? Okay, so I'm thinking this will be like living room. And then maybe like bedroom here. That's too big of a bedroom. Maybe bedroom here. Hold on. Maybe like here. And then place like hold on. I feel like okay. Is it right for the bedroom to be almost as big as the living room? Maybe like bathroom here? Actually, no. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Bathroom here. Little hallway, maybe here? To enter the bedroom? And then the kitchen area will be in the back here? Is that, am I architecting right? But also you basically have the right idea, but also not the oh, I know. Here reminds me of the whole Temple OS rabbit hole. What's the Temple OS rabbit hole? That sounds familiar actually. Make an apartment in the suburbs. Ruin the vibe, becoming a landlord of the map. Oh my god, you're right. Should I make okay wait, what kind of hold on. I think you're cooking. Hold on. Is it this one? No, wrong one. Is it this one? What kind of how big of apartments should I make? I low-key enjoy. Do you guys know the coffin apartments in China? Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that? I low-key enjoy building those type of units because it's so fun because they're so small. Okay, I have an idea. All right, so we'll make it about yay big. I feel like I'm giving them too much space already. Hold on. Stay with me, guys. Okay. And then we will add another floor up, and then let me. Last thing on Christian, if you want more PG-13 general idea of Christian, because all scuffed, the Trash Taste podcast had a guy who makes the documentary on for an episode. Oh. Didn't Smiley Friends have Chris Chan right for an episode, right? Or is that wrong? I think I ever heard someone saying that Chris Chan was in an episode. What are some shitty stairs? I need like stairs. Oh, you know what? I think these are like the perfect stairs. Okay. Something like hold on. You know, I live in an apartment. I feel like I should know how stairs should work. Can I raise this a little higher? Okay, hold on. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Okay. So we have it like this. And then, let me change the time of day. There we go. Bright with the sun out and everything. I'm headcanoning that's like 80 degrees outside. Actually, maybe we can make it 90 degrees. About how some guy making an entire operating system based around RNG that is, oh my god, I can't read right now. That is as basically the word of God, and it generates daily Bible passages, random hymns based on the RNG, and random drawings. Oh, that sounds interesting actually. He about to raise my rent to some stupid IPs. Like the guy was smart enough to do good work, but became too much of a shut-in working on the project. There's a couple of documentaries about it on YouTube. Interesting. Send him over to me because I like reading about those things, or I guess like listening about the documentaries. You know what I mean? I like a good like documentary on YouTube. Old factory railing. Actually, no. What's a good apartment railing? I don't want to give him anything too nice. You know what I mean? Something that like I want to. Okay, my goal for these apartments is they're gonna be tiny, right? They're gonna be cramped. And I want to make the rent a little too like in between of like damn, this is expensive, but also I can't find a place cheaper than this, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't want to give him anything too nice, you know, but I want to make sure it's like nice enough, you know. The Smiling Friend creators reference them in a lot because it all originated from the Ani Plays group, but I don't know if they ever met them for anything video related. I see. I remember someone saying that Christian was in an episode, but maybe I'm wrong. Is this a good... Is that glass? If that's glass, that's too nice for them. I can't have glass here. Let me see. What about this one? I think this probably works. Hold on. Let me switch this to like a grayish color. That's too gray. Hold on. Is there a darker gray? Okay, perfect, perfect. And then let me change the stairs to be a different color real quick. Hold on. Is there like a concrete? I think that looks fine, right? Or should I make it darker concrete? I think I made it lighter, but you know, it kind of matches the rails a little better. I think that's good. I think that's good. Hi, Quaddle. You're the reason why I'm early in my early 20s and giving up buying a home. What? What do you mean? What? Sent you 2 videos? Okay, okay. I'll watch them afterwards. I like watching this kind of videos. I'm a very strong enjoyer of like good documentary-esque kind of videos on YouTube. Okay, so there's here and then... Okay, hold on guys, hold on. I think I'm cooking still. Oh wait, I forgot. We have to lower the ceilings. We can't give them high ceilings. Oh wait, it's already low enough. Okay, good. We can't give them high ceilings. We want them to have like ceilings right where they're almost about to hit their head, but not quite. Not quite. Hold on. Okay, so we do this here. And then... Oops, wrong direction. Okay, that there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Nice, nice. I looked it up. Apparently, Christian was supposed to cameo as the Grease Puddle in Salty's episode, but was scrapped because of the budget, and they didn't think Chris could keep it secret. That's kind of funny, actually. Okay, okay. Where's the matching rails? Or not rails. Yeah, actually, no. Where's the matching rails? What if I give them something small like this? Like, they won't trip over that, right? Like, I know it's a little small, but they should be fine, right? You know, I say, oh, it's gonna be a short stream. Don't worry, guys. I almost spent like 3 hours trying to build this shitty apartment. Let me see. Is it this one? Okay, I think this is the matching one. Okay, nice. Wait, actually, do I need rails? Not really, right? I just need rails up here, right? And then let me... Oops. Right? I think that's good enough, right? Something like that. Or are the stairs usually on the side? I'm trying to build like a very specific kind of like apartment. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to change the colors of the rails. Hold on. Where is it? Is it this color? It is. Perfect. Okay. On this side, that's okay. Perfect. Perfect. Just gonna make a Discord channel where we recommend long videos to key. Long forms. Gonna cry. Cry. No, just kidding. Don't cry. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So each apartment. How much space is between here? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How can I divide 13? Unless do I have like a middle unit that's just like extra, a little slightly bigger? I can charge more for that one actually. Oh my god, guys. I'm charging more for this middle unit. Key wants me to cry. I didn't know she was a freak. What the hell? So you guys can be all like, oh, we want Key to cry. But the moment I'm like, oh, you should cry, you're like, oh, she's a freak. What the heck? The middle unit is the bathroom that all units share. Oh my god. Bro, I literally, when I first moved out, my first apartment I was gonna get, actually no, scratch that. I was not going to for sure get it. But one of the apartments I was actually looking at had a setup that was kind of like this. Like, from the pictures I saw, it was basically not like, ignore this third unit right here. It was, imagine these 2 units. There's like this like bathroom, this like long bathroom basically. Actually, imagine kind of like this. Like, I don't know what's in the middle here, to be honest. I have no idea what the middle part here is, but it's like your unit and then someone else's unit and then a bathroom connecting them. And I was like, what the hell? I feel like that. I feel like that feels so unsafe. Like, you don't know who's in that other unit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you just need to lock the door? Do you get a copy of the key? Is it the same key? Is it a separate? You know what I mean? Like, it was just, I was so thinking about it because the rent was so cheap, and I was like, you know, like I just graduated, like, you know, having a cheap apartment might like, you know, might work out. But then I saw someone said that there's roaches, and I'm like, never mind, fuck that. Like, I'm not living with roaches. I don't want to live with roaches. The middle unit. Oh, I read that. Oops. Kia, like, yeah, I don't like that. We want you to cry tears of joy. You're getting joy from me crying at my failure. What? Who said that? But no, yeah, I was like, I don't want to live with roaches. Funny enough, either way, my first apartment, it still ended up with roaches. But I'm so happy to not have pests anymore. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, if it was like mice or something, I think I could tough it out. Not that mice aren't a pest, but like, at least with a mouse, you can grab it. You know, you can grab it with your hands. It's tangible. Like, or get a cat even. Like, just get a cat. I know my cats are like killers low-key, so like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's you just grab a rat if you wanted to, just with your bare hands, right? Not that you should, but you could. With a roach, I hate bugs. I hate bugs so much. I cannot do bugs. I hate them with a passion. Dog lived with a roach. gave him a name and everything to my knowledge. Roaches and bed bugs. Oh shit, it's a rat. My sister's cat can't do shit. My dog does more and he's 16. No, I know for a fact that my cats would for sure kill mice. And I know for a fact they've actually would keep mice away because I ended up living in like a shared living space for like a little bit. Not too long. I was kind of in between homes for a little bit. Not like a bad way. I was just kind of like, I didn't want to live with roaches, so I had to find a better solution, right? So I ended up living in like a shared house for like not too long. It was a very, very short period, right? And it was like way before I was like streaming and everything, right? So and it was like this old house, and I was sharing it with like, I think like 3 or 4 other people. And it's actually, no, I was sharing it with 1, 2, I think it's like 4 or 5 other people, you know. And at one point, like, we got rats in the home because the landlady definitely was not taking care of the property at all, unfortunately. Like, it was just not great, right? But the nice thing about me, where I was staying at, the room I was in, was that I had cats. At that point, I'd already got an Osa, my little baby girl, right? And I also got Clover too at some point, but I started off with Osa, and the door to like my room that I was staying in had this little, maybe like an inch of space under the door, and it's definitely enough for like a rat to like slip through if they wanted to, right? Like an inch of space is a lot for them, right? But Osa, I know for like, I've seen her do it. Like, she would kind of stick her head under like the door and like stare down, and like I would know when she would do that she's seeing something, because like my room was like near the kitchen where like the rats were, and so like I could tell she was on the hunt, you know. So I'm like, oh, and I never saw a rat in my room. I never saw any droppings. I never saw anything wrong, and I was like, you know what? I know she's doing her job. You know, she's keeping them away at least. You know, she's doing her job. She's keeping her side of the rent. You know, it's fine. But either way, I'm super glad to not be there anymore. I'm so happy to not have to worry about pests anymore. A roach got into one of my drawers somehow, and it stood right next to the item I was trying to get. I ended up getting someone else just to grab the item. Oh, I hate roaches. I hate thinking about roaches. I hate roaches so much. I feel like if I saw a roach, I would just start crying. Like, I did get a little braver. Sorry, I'm looking for a specific door. I did get a slight bit braver because I stayed at least 6 months in the apartment that had like roaches and everything. So I did get braver in terms of killing them, but just like, I could not get over the idea of like touching them, like, you know, in the napkin, so like, or anything like that. Like, I could not do it. I hated it so bad. Hear that, chat? An inch is a lot. We stay winning. Woo. Yeah. Ooh. What's a decent like apartment door that isn't too expensive, you know, but is like right like where it needs to be, you know what I mean? I'm trying to find like a good unit door. Oh, maybe like one of these. Actually, low-key, this is like a perfect. Should it be right in the middle? Okay, if I put in the middle. Oops. Oops. Okay. That should be fine, right? If it's right in the middle, right? Right? Unrelated, but speaking of apartments, what the hell is with the Chainsmoker anime? I haven't watched it and I'm scared I might be a little too queasy to watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I can. Not that I mean, I don't know. I don't know how bad it is. I've seen videos of like it being kind of gross. So I'm like, I don't know if I can watch it. Looks cute though. Oh, Raven. I don't know, Raven. I don't know. I don't know if it's cute. I've unironically never been grossed out with an anime till now, which is kind of the point, I guess. Yeah, like I think one scene shows her like smoking and burping at the same time, like drinking, smoking, burping, and haven't seen any clips from it though. Oh, Raven, it's brace yourself. I would say it's you know, it's a thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know. Okay, what should we do with this first unit? Where's the actually? Okay, bathroom. Oh, it's right in the middle, so I can't do it. Okay, okay. Wait, how does that make sense? Oh, I see. I'm stupid. It is right in the middle. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, so I could. Oh, actually, or maybe hold on. Is there a good place I can put the bathroom? Actually, the only place I need to make sure. Okay, okay. I have an idea. Okay, okay. So bathroom I'll put back here. And then bedroom will be right here. And then the kitchen can be like in this area, and then this will be the living room. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Okay, okay, hold on. I think I got this figured out. So then I can put the windows here. Okay, I'm cooking, guys. I'm cooking. All right. So we'll get them like. Is it bad to have like a window on the front like this? Like for someone to stare into you? Would you guys want a window at the very front like that? So for these units, are the windows in the very back wall opposite? So I was thinking about like the windows for these units at least be on the side. This middle one is for sure gonna be in the back because there's no other window space. Hi Kai, how are you? How cruel we talking? I feel like we should give him at least some window, you know, at least a little bit, like some sunlight, you know. I'm tempted to like maybe just give him a little bit of window, like a tiny little bit, but I'm like, no, you know, I feel like it has to be realistic of like a shitty like living situation. You know what I mean? Is this too big? Or maybe I should give him like rickety old windows, maybe? Like, what if I just give him a hole in the wall? Just a literal hole in the wall. Or let's see. What is a good? Let's see. I'm trying to think of like the worst places I've ever lived. Low key, I think the worst place I've ever lived sometimes had like the biggest windows. And I don't know why that is. I don't know what the reason for that is. So maybe I can't give him like nice big windows. I have to give him like bad big windows, you know? Like an evil big window versus like a good big window. Maybe something like this. Is this too good? Maybe, okay, I'll give him 2 of these like that, I think. Wait, what are you doing today? We're building shitty apartments. We're building apartments that are supposed to be priced a little too expensive, but cheaper than the rest of the area around them. So it's like the only choice you got, you know, basically. Okay, I'll mimic. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'll mimic it on the other side too. I think Is it like this high? Yay high? I think it's too high. Is it? Nah, it's fine. Okay. Like the Nermia Triangle building in Tokyo is my vibe. Oh, is that the one that's like barely a foot wide? Is that the one you're thinking about? Okay, okay. And then door to the bathroom is gonna be like this little. I'll put it in this awkward spot here, and then to the bedroom right there. Okay, let me see. What? I should try to give a window to the bathroom too. Do you think a window to the bathroom is required? Like, I know it helps with like ventilation, but do you think it's like required? You know what I mean? Actually, I'll give them this tiny little window here. There we go. Little tiny little window, and then I'll give them. Is this too big? I feel like that's too generous. Maybe. Okay, there we go. We'll give them that one for their bedroom. I kind of get that. Bigger windows means bigger gaps for pets to come through. Yeah. Put a bowling alley on the floor above. It's the narrowest. It's like 2 feet wide, but in my opinion, the actual units aren't that bad. At least for me, who doesn't like. I feel like it's not bad. Besides, the bathroom space. I don't know. Not that I want like a major big bathroom space, but I also don't want super tiny cramped bathroom space. I can't do a super tiny bathroom space. Okay, we'll give him. What's a shitty bed? Let me see. What's the cheapest bed I can give him? I think it's. Is it a little cot? Okay, let's give him this one, the mood sleeper, or the the mod pod sleeper. You know, we'll give him like some you know, a navy blue. You know, it's probably maybe, I don't want to say ideal, but you know, I think will work out here. And then like. Let me see. What's a good sized dresser? Nothing too fancy again. You know, just a basic. Maybe like a weathered dresser. You know, I think this might be too fancy for him, but I think it'll work out. Never mind, it doesn't fit. I need something smaller. We need to go smaller. What's this? Oh, it's a closet. Okay, what about hold on. I know there's smaller things for the closet. That's woven. That's too nice. Okay, I'll give him like a dorm little dresser, and then they can have a singular desk. Just a single one. It's gonna be a tiny one. They can have, where is it? I know they have tiny desks here. Actually, maybe not a desk. A desk might be too nice. Maybe a little end table. But is that too nice too? Maybe like. Actually, might be too nice. Maybe I will give him a desk. I feel like most places, if they're furnished, comes at least with a desk, right? Oops. Okay, let's see. Is there anything? Okay, I will give them this tiny one right here. Actually, I don't know if they can squeeze into their bed at this angle. Now I'm thinking about it. We'll test it out. We'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it works. We need to go smaller. Key, you're already 4'11". Any smaller? Any smaller? We'll have to hang a sign around you saying I'm an adult. What the heck? Also, a pool factored is that also a pool that is factored into the rent, but it's broken and their landlord never orders the one part needed to fix it. So they're paying for something they can't use. That sucks. I'm saying that as someone who's paying for a pool they can't use. That sucks. You know what sucks? Fixing a pool is like so expensive too for no reason. I mean, well, actually maybe not no reason, but like it's so expensive. You know what I mean? Or is this better? Okay, is this better as a studio actually, or as a 1-bedroom? Oh, what if I charge this one as a 1-bedroom, this one as a 2-bedroom, this one as a studio, right? Do you guys think I'm cooking? Hot as fuck all month and the pool hasn't worked since I lived with my dad. That was Jesus Christ. You should write a strongly worded letter with maybe some threatening messages, but don't put that that's you right in the letter. Just put anonymous resident. I don't know if it's Beto, but it could be better. Beto. Okay, give me some slack at least. You know, I came from my long hard day at work. You know, I worked digital. I worked hard. Jeez, fucking Christ! I can't talk today. I worked hard. Okay, let me see. What is like a nice roof or like ceiling light? Let me see. Okay, I need something that's literally like a little tiny thing. I know they have little tiny saucers. Where are they though? On, it's somewhere. Here we go. Okay, we'll get them. This one here. And then maybe this the shitty kid ceiling light that doesn't like it's not as bright as the bedroom one. I'm gonna make the bedroom light way too bright and the living room light way too dim, so then that way they're set in uncomfortable lighting the whole time. And then also the bathroom one too. The bathroom's gonna be like lit as fuck. All right, perfect. Okay, so the bathroom, what they're getting in the bathroom, right? We'll give them at least. Let's see. Something like, maybe like this? No. Do they have the window? Okay, they still have the window. Okay. Actually, can I, let me see. Oh, what if I just give them like one of these and they just got a shower right there and there? You know what I mean? Oh, pure torture. You split the 2 side units into small ass studio apartments, and the middle unit is just some common area with one couch facing the door, so it's too awkward to use it. Oh my god. That's low-key kind of genius. That means 4 units for sale, but between jack shit and fuck off for space. I think you're cooking there, turkey. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so we'll have the shower facing this way, so that way you can't, you know, if you ever have company over, on the slight chance where you're like, you know what, I have space for maybe one friend to stay over, they can't come into the bathroom because it'd be too awkward. Because if they go in the bathroom, they're gonna see you butt naked. There's not gonna be any protection around you. It's gonna be just you butt naked. You know what I mean? So that's gonna deter people from wanting to share the bathroom or have, you know, and it's gonna get a little like, you know, there's gonna be a drain, right? But it's gonna get a little mildewy in here because like you only have like one window and like it's such a cramped space. And the water's gonna be draining onto the floor, right? So you know what I mean? So like it's gonna be uncomfortable to be in there, you know what I mean? Let's try to give him one of these kind of sinks. Is this too pathetic? Hold on. Is this too pathetic of a sink to have? I feel like that wouldn't fly in a shitty, like maybe. Is that too pathetic? Or maybe I'll give it one of these, so that way you don't even have any storage. It's just, you can't, low-key I hate these kind of sinks because you don't have any storage. It's just the sink and that's it. There's no like, you can't put anything at the bottom. Okay, and then I need toilet. Okay, toilet. The bush. No, just kidding. Imagine. Oh, what if I gave him a little squat potty? How does that make you guys feel? What would you be willing to go to a place that's slightly too expensive but also the cheapest place if they had a squat squat toilet, or would you be like, no, I need a regular toilet? Now you gotta do the sink that looks right out of the high school and shit was barely hanging to the wall. Okay. Let's see. I think this one. There we go. Look, I like the squat potty. Actually, holy shit. I low-key want to use one just for the experience, but I don't want, like, I don't know, like, I feel like it won't be a good experience, but I just want to know, you know what I mean? Like, just the experience of it. Or what if I, like, give him this toilet instead? Maybe I should give him a regular toilet. How does one even use that? You literally, okay, so they use these in like Asia usually. Like, you know, have you heard of like the Asian squat? Like, it's usually like like, for whatever reason, and typically like a lot of Asian people are able to like squat with like their whole heel on the floor, like their foot's flat, you know, kind of thing. And so for the like squatting toilets, the idea is that like since you're able to sit flat, like with your feet on the floor, kind of thing, you just literally squat and that's it. You know what I mean? So it's definitely not something if you're not used to squatting, like, you know. But I mean, apparently squatting is like the ideal position for you to like do your business at. So like, I don't know. I you know, maybe it's better. Okay, how did you get such a developed quads and calves and defined calves? Kayama, I had Taco Bell before they recalled their lettuce and went from there. Bro, we're talking about that, me and my coworkers, and we were like, and we were like joking, right? Well, I was kind of partially joking, but we're like, but they were like, oh yeah, like, you know, what if we just, you know, you tried our luck and just, you know, ate some berries, had some lettuce, went to Taco Bell, you know. But I was like, fuck, you know, I can't do it right now because I have my trip next week. I'm going to Off-Kai next week. So like, I can't do it right like this because if it's a 1 week incubation and then the week after like you get the symptoms, I'm like, fuck, if I do that right now, like I can't enjoy Off-Kai. So, not that I'm seriously considering it, you know, you should never seriously consider anything that will you know, harm you or not be good for your health, right? But there we go. Can I have this awkwardly facing like the shower? But you know, it was definitely a thought, I would say. Wait, right there. That way when someone walks in, it's hella awkward because you're squatting. Look at the bathroom. Off-Kai. Bro, I'm so scared of that. Not that I would do that, but I'm so scared of like going to Off-Kai bathroom. I just hear someone like crying. Like someone's like save me. I did hear that it finally got to California. I think it's in San Diego. But I don't know. I'm really hoping that like, cause I low-key like salads. I like to get salads when I go out to restaurants. So I'm low-key hoping that it gets resolved as soon as possible because I want to get a good salad. There was actually, funny enough, there was this restaurant I like love to go to, and for whatever reason I was in love with their salads. Like their salads are so good. I generally don't know what it was. I think it reminded me kind of pickles. I'm not gonna lie, and I like pickles. And I was so sad because the restaurant closed, and I didn't get a chance to eat the fucking salad again. The nearest restaurant like the nearest one is like I think an hour or two away from me. And I'm like, fuck, I have to go an hour or two away to go get a salad that's also way too expensive. I'm like, fuck. Shitting like Waterboy in Dispatch mixed with the meme of the guy screaming in the bathroom stall. Wild. I mean, I hope it, like I said, I hope it's not me. And if it is me, I hope it's after Off-Kai. but you know, like I don't want to do it. I don't want to go through it before Off-Kai. What are some shitty bathroom walls? What's a bathroom wall that screams like, oh, I hate this place. This place sucks. That's too vibrant. Let me see. Something. No, I'm trying to think of all the bad bathrooms I've ever been in. Is it just regular tile? I feel like just regular tile like says a lot. Is there anything grimy? Is there any grimy tiles? What about this one? This one's not grimy, but like, oh wait, actually, hold on, maybe. Oh, it's not grimy enough though. No, The yellow tile that isn't really a tile, instead it's just a plastic type of wallpaper. Oh, I know what you're trying to mean. Let me see. I think this is the best contender to that, because I think I know what you're talking about. Let me see. Or do I have another one? I think that might be the best contender, I would say. No, I think it is this one. I'll leave it blue. I think the blue is like a good one. Have plastic. I was gonna say the yellow tile as well. Wow, perfect. Looks like a fast food bathroom wall. Okay, and then the flooring. Oh my god, imagine how evil. How how evil would you guys say would it be to have carpet in a carpet in a squatty potty open concept shower bathroom? How notorious? Rip off my toilet time for 15. No, I don't want to do squats. Here, I'll do the squats at the end of stream. I don't want to do it right now. I'll do them at the end of stream. I'll bookmark this for the end of stream. Remind me before I end. Which part of the bathroom is that like the window doesn't look like it opens either, so it smells like shit and mildew. Okay, that's just fucked up. Key. What do you mean it's fucked up? Do you mean the carpet or me waiting until the end of stream? How fucked up is this? Carpet, okay. Or what if, hold on, okay, I have an idea. What if like, where is, okay. There we go. Carpet plus toilet plus closed room. Was also already worried about how you keep the water from soaking everything. Imagine the smell after months. Oh my god. Okay, I will be kind to them and I'll give them the shitty flooring. Ah, it works, right? Ah, right. And then what? You know, I feel like shitty apartments typically have, maybe not shitty apartments, but like a lot of bad apartments I've been in have like a lot of carpeting. Actually, okay, what is better? Do you think hardwood floor or carpeting is better? Because I feel like, actually there's a button for this. I'm working too hard for this. There we go. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes, like, oh wait, I think there's a ripped up carpet somewhere. Hold on, where is it? I swear. Yes. Yeah. Can I change the color or is that it? Like, can I make this slightly bit wider? Yeah, there we go, Now we're talking, guys. We're innovating here. I like carpet, so I know I'm the minority. Well, I like carpet too. Well, I preferred carpet for a while, but my unit right now has like some areas of carpet, and I found out after a year of like walking around carpet that it gets dirty, so we had to buy a carpet cleaner. And I don't mind using the carpet cleaner. It's just like a pain actually using it because it's like really heavy. And you have to like, it's low-key a workout because you're like, it's heavy and it's full of water. So you're like cleaning it right and everything. And like, and then you have to like empty it out if it gets too dirty and you have to do the whole process again. And it's nice. I mean, it does a really good job. It's kind of satisfying sometimes. But that's the only downside is you have to get a carpet cleaner. Nah, because why is that the floor of my apartment? Roommate installed a resin floor and I hate it. I don't think I would enjoy resin floor. Resin floor sounds... Wouldn't it scratch kind of easy, right? Like, I feel like resin floors are kind of hard to keep up with, right? Or no? I don't know. I feel like they're kind of hard to keep up with, right? Right? Yup. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to do like resin flooring. Okay, wait, should I do wallpaper? Or should I do like, hold on, where is it? Like paneling? Because they have some shitty paneling in here too. Hold on, where is it? Like a is this maybe not right for an apartment? Or what do you guys think? I know they have more in here. Let me see. Or maybe it's like, maybe I should just do the more dingy one. They have wallpaper too, and I know wallpaper can look kind of cheap. Oh, what if it's like old grandma like wallpaper? You know, I think I'm kind of feeling the other one. I think I'm kind of feeling this one. Oh, actually this one I think works. This one works, I think. This was better, I feel. Methinks. I've only known resin floors to crack and scratch easiest piss. Also small issue, they even look old as fuck. They do kind of, you know what I mean? And they have a large dog and move furniture around a lot. No clue as to why they chose resin. Yeah, like I feel like you need a lot of care with like, even in general, like resin is not, like resin is very fragile, you know. Resin, I will say, does last a long time, but it's the kind of last a long time where it wants to be put out of its misery, not that it's dirty. It's just like, please kill me now. The wood panels walls looks like the trailers that would, oh my god, oops, that would double as classrooms in my high school. Can't be the grandma walls. That runs the risk of feeling welcome. That's true. Oh, wallpaper with yellowish tint past the smoking tenant. Oh my god, you're right. Hold on. Let me see. What the hell is this? This one kind of hurts my eyes a little. What is this? What if some, oh my god, what if I had some annoying what if your bathroom looked like this but you couldn't paint over it because you're renting? Hi, Muffin. Let me see something with like a yellow tint to it. I don't want something that looks fancy. I think too many of these look a little too fancy. I think this would kind of, no, that's too clean. That was too clean. Is there anything here? No, that's too cute. I'm not sure if The Sims has something similar. Okay, maybe it is under paint. Let me see. Dated. Can I get different colors for this? There's this one. This kind of reminds me of the Backrooms, actually. The Backrooms. Just popping in to say hello before going to sleep. Well, thank you for popping by. Good night. Sleep well. I hope you rest a lot. Legit just turned the unit toward torture methods. Is Kiki recreating her my living space? What the heck? I am. First of all, actually, I'm creating a living space for my wonderful future tenants. I would like them to feel welcomed and feel at home. And you know, they would, if they chose my unit, they would have all they would need to feel. You know, they would have everything needs to survive. You know, they have a bed, some windows. You know, windows are really important for the mental health, right? They have an open concept, you know, first of its kind, open concept shower with a squat toilet too. You're gonna get the best calves, you know, after shitting you so much, you know what I mean? And then a nice little simple sink. And you know, everything is open at the bottom, so the water can drain out like perfectly, right? And the window is placed just at the very, very top. Some could say it might be unreachable, but that only encourages you to reach for the stars, look up above you, you know, and if you can open it, you know, it would air it out, right? But you know, I don't know if this is the kind of window you can actually open, but you know, anyways, reach for the stars, am I right, guys? Look up to the sky. Anyways, and then they have such beautiful carpeting that, you know, shows so much love and care put into it. You can definitely tell how many people have stayed here, and it makes you feel so much more at home, because then you know if someone else stayed here, then that means it was safe for you to stay here. You know what I mean? We're renting this out at only you know, 2,500 a month, you know, and you know, it has some amenities, like maybe some parking, maybe if you get lucky enough to get a spot. It looks like there's only enough parking space for like maybe 2-3 cars, so you know, it's a great deal. Book now. I heard a lot of offense to my question, but no denial of it. My living space is so nice, I would say. I mean, not crazy nice. I'm not that messy, but I kind of throw my shit around a little bit. But I will say I keep my living space clean. Is that drain raised? Is it? It is. It is. Yeah, it is. The living area be the white room, torture methods, so the only safe haven for tenants is the ugliest piss bathroom. I throw my shit around. I thought you were an orca, not a fucking. Hi, Dion. So what I'm hearing is along. Yeah, she's making her living space. No. My living space is nothing like this. Actually, for your information, Muffin. Can I add another drain? I kind of feel bad. Drain. Is there a drain? Oh, there is. Drats. I can't put it anywhere. What if I just had the pipe? Can I just I was about to say something to be inappropriate. I didn't mean it to be inappropriate, but it's gonna come out inappropriate. Anyways, can I oh, I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. What if I have hold on. Pipe. Alright, hold on. And then what if I had some of these? Oh wait, I got a better idea. Hold on. Some of oh, that's too, maybe this one? Some of these right there. Am I cooking? Doesn't that feel so homely? Like, you know, who doesn't have some piping, you know, ran through their bedroom? You know what I mean? Right? Okay, glad we could confirm I'm going to sleep. Bye, Muffin. Oh yes, the rattling pipe. Of course, Key lays the pipe in the tiny bathroom. I'd use it as a shelf. Yeah. See, it adds more storage. I think more personality to the living space. You know what I mean? I could have sworn there was like a horizontal like pipe. Maybe not. Yeah. Imagine. Bathroom's a perfect place to ramp some. Shut up. I don't think I could put anything higher. What if I just put this right there ominously? Like, what is this connecting to? Who knows? Okay, now let's do the kitchen before I forget. Okay. Oh, maybe I should give him like a small kitchenette. Okay, I'm cooking, I think. Tricky, would you rather say she lay would you rather she lay the pipe in the living room? Shut up. Bedroom is the perfect place to rest. Can't add too many pipes. It adds character. Alright, let's see. Okay, hold on. So in the kitchen, right? What are some good counters? Oh, maybe these ones? Hold on. I'll give him like, I'm gonna give him an awkward space for a bathroom. Alright, let's see. So we'll give you like this, but let me change your color actually to this. And then for fridges, I'll give you one of these. And then for the counter again, okay, one of these. And then from the kitchen, I mean, one of these sinks right here. And I'll give him some cabinets. I feel like even shitty apartments typically come with some cabinet space, right? At least something, you know, usually. Though I'm mad. Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say these cabinets look a little nicer than the bottom ones, but actually, never mind. I think they're fine. Okay, this one goes up there, and then that's too big. That's too much space. I can't do that to them. Okay, perfect. And then hold on. I think me thinks a little table about yay. Why can't I go here? Oh, I see. It's probably intersecting with this. What's it called? Actually, okay, hold on. I have hold on. Maybe not that one. Maybe not a circular table. I feel like I think I'm low-key recreating my old shitty apartment. Bro, if she buys me dinner, she can lay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Turkey, I'm not reading your message out loud. Gotta have that cabinet by the first one. Never used because for real, it's impossible to reach. Yeah. I feel like anything you put in these cabinets over here, you're never looking at again. It's like it's gonna be gone forever. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're not gonna remember about anything above these cabinets until you're moving out. And you're like, oh yeah, there's stuff in there. Sharp corners. Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, let me see. I'll give him like. Oh wait, actually against the wall, I think here would be better. Oh wait, okay, what's better? To give him the folding metal chair or the little plastic ones. The little, I feel like, Actually, I'll do the metal ones. Okay. And I'll put 2 chairs, even though they're probably only having... I don't know, to be honest, I have no idea who you're bringing to your apartment as a guest. If this is your apartment. But, well, you know, 2 chairs just in case, And then we'll give him some tile. So, making this apartment is a trauma response. I think it might be. As long as I know you read it, then I win. I hate you so much. I'm gonna sick one of the mods on you one day. I'm gonna be like, mods, sick them. Get them. Okay, I think that should be fine, right? I think it's like the best tiling. Or I think actually, hold on. There's a linoleum tiling here too. Ooh, this one right here. Perfect. Why not? Wait. Why not right away where they can stub their toe? Oh my god, you're right. I think. I'm not sure if it'll work though, because The Sims, anything like blocking, like it can't get in the way of like doors or anything like that too. So this like, unfortunately, there has to be some sort of walk space. Folding metal chairs that matches the shitty foldable card table. Oh, I just realized there's drawers. Hold on. Let me put you on that side. So at least there's some utility. You know what I mean? There's some utility. What do you mean? This apartment gets me all the hose. The table that has a book under the leg to level it out. Yeah, you know, it's innovation. You know, right? Actually, let me change that. Can I change that? Let me see. Maybe. What's like a good color to give it? Maybe like one of these? Is that too much? I think that's too much. Maybe one of those? Or is it better for it to be old? It's fine like this. I think it's fine like that. BRB, you gotta actually do my job for once, friends. Have fun! Don't get lost! Most of your mods are like that. Provide shipping materials so I feel safe. Guess who has a cold and slight fever and huge cough and isn't sleeping early? Yours truly. No! Are you okay? How are you feeling? Actually, you just said how you're feeling, but I hope you're feeling better soon! I hope you recover quickly. Should I give him a TV? And a couch? Is it awkward to give him a TV and a couch? Get your rest. Let me see. Can I sneak a TV and a couch in here? I think I might be able to. Okay. Ooh, I have an idea. Hold on. I need like a small end table, I think. Something like... Oh, actually, what if one of these... Did you guys ever have one of these? I remember my grandma used to have one of these type of TVs. And I low-key really loved it. It was one of my favorite things in her house. Let me see. I need a small little end table that looks a little... mayhaps dingy, some may say. Some can perhaps hint. I need like a box. I think there is boxes. One box. Oh, okay, here we go. Can I put something on top of this? I cannot. Okay. I know there's boxes I can stack somewhere. Or maybe not. Maybe... I feel like there's some sort of cardboard... Hold on, let me see. Cardboard. I guess this is the best I can do. I can't put that on top. Dang. Okay. I feel like there was something I could use, but I guess not. I feel like I've used it before too. Okay, let's see. Is this shitty enough? No. Maybe I'll just use this crate. Oh, actually, hold on. I think there's more crates. Hold on. Crate? No, it's too big. too tall. No. Okay, maybe just this one. Can I put this TV? I can. Okay, okay. Hold on. We're gonna do something. Do I remember how to do it? Oh, I do. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. I've been playing this game for too long, some may say. Put right there. And then I need a couch. Miku... Wait, Miku... Oh my god. I need to practice for Mikuro... Wef... TV... Mikuro... Web... Microweb TV? Is that... Did I read that? I don't think I read that right. I don't think I read that right. I need to practice more. I haven't had a chance to practice. I've been so busy, and like, usually I try to at least squeeze in a little bit of like practice here and there, but I've been so busy I haven't been able to. I'm so sad. Microwave TV. Oh! Oh, because the E, wevu. Microwave. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Low-key, I feel like katakana is like the evil of all pronunciation too, because like it's not always how you think it's pronounced. What's a good couch? I need like a little shitty couch. One that you'll sit on and be like, God, this is a shitty couch. Or maybe just a single chair? Let me see. I know there was a couch that they had that is kind of low quality. I think like right here, and then hold on. I think I'm cooking. I think I might be mild. At least the food's simmering. You know what I mean? It's simmering on the stove. It might not be cooking just yet, but it's simmering. I need something small. Is this too? You know, but this works technically. Maybe I should just like have it right here. That's too awkward, I think. As much as I want that to work, I don't think that would work. I need something smaller. But also like not great in quality. Damn, is there nothing like tiny? Is this the only tiny thing here? That's too cute. I need something like small. Maybe just... That's glass. I feel like glass is too good for them. Huevos? Where? Bro, low-key I was craving like I was craving what's called like oh my god, I'm blanking on what they're called. When you boil an egg, what are they called? I was craving boiled eggs. I forgot fucking what it's called. Is it hard boiled? Hard boiled. I was craving those yesterday. But fire scares me, so I didn't make any boiled eggs. Yeah, whatever they're called. I was craving it, and I was like, I don't want to make it. Every once in a while, like a good hard boiled egg with some salt just kind of goes hard. Wait, I can't read the kanji. Microwave. Mitai. Terebiji. Nai. Oh, something about it's a microwave, not a TV, right? Right? It's the only tiny thing here. No, there's a No, but I need something to be a table. I need something small to be a table. These all these circular ones are big. Except like this one, but this is too nice. You know, I gotta give them something that's of equal quality to the things around them. Unless, do you think they would have like invested in like a nicer table? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I need like a tiny little thing. These are all big, and I know these are all big too because I've used them. Maybe should I just have a bench? but this one's that was too nice. That was too nice. That was too nice too. Maybe should I just give him one of these and just give it like a bad, like a wooden, maybe I'll just leave it like a wooden color. Yeah, I'll leave it like that color. That works, right? Right? This looks like a nice livable home, right? Right? It looks like a microwave, not a TV, basically. Oh, I see. Table, just like down. Oh, is Kamui here? Oh wait, he is. I don't know why I said hi to you earlier. I don't know why. First thing I was like, oh, I haven't seen Kamui. I'm like, wait, no, I'm stupid. He was right here. Hi, Saf. What do you think of my apartment? I'm becoming a landlord. What do you think? I think the residents? I think whoever, you know, would you say? What do you think? So my whole ideal here, my whole thing is I want to make sure I give my residences, my tenants, the best experience that they can have in the area. You know, as you can see, no one else is developing here. So this land is fertile, as some may say, right? So I am taking the opportunity to become this town's first landlord. And you know, like if there's no other homes around, like I can only give them the best that I can, right? But you know, so when you walk in, right? Actually, wait, I have a better idea. Hold on. How do I do it? All right. So wait. All right. So when you, okay, let's see. And then down here. So when you first walk in, right? When you first walk in, you see this lovely little living room, and the cutest little TV you've ever seen, right? Oh my god, I just really scratched the fuck up. Anyways, ignore that. You know, anyways, so this unit comes fully furnished, with only the best. So you got a table, you get some chairs, some cabinets, you know, at least a functioning sink, right? So everything works out. What's the average height? Is this the average height, or is it like here? Low key, I look at everything here. This is like my height. Anyways, I'll go up a little higher. And then, so when you go past this beautiful, amazing luxury couch, right? You enter the space here, and you may be wondering, oh, what's at this awkward cross section, right? So we'll go in here into the residential area. So you get this amazing, nice, little drawer for all your belongings. Ignore this. This is, you know, the only so much you can do. These walls are unfortunately so paper thin, you know, so some pipes have to go through. But you know, we do the best we can around here, right? So and then you have this very bright LED light here that will, you know, is sure to keep you up at all hours to make sure you're the best version of you possible. This bed, you know, is you know, I personally enjoy harder mattresses, so I figure that every other tenant would love that. So, you know, if you rest here, you're sure to find the firmest mattress available. You know, you're only getting the best sleep here. And then I'm giving you the privilege of having a little desk facing a little window, and you get such a beautiful view to, like, actually this view might be a little too pretty. I gotta move this view. Anyways, you get a lovely view for now of this beautiful outdoor space that leads to the park across the street. And you know, like, it's this, and so people, you know, it's right in the center of your room, and if you don't have any curtains, you know, some may say people could see a little too much, but you know, that's for you to decide. You know, if you want to get curtains do not come with the unit, you know. We furnish everything except the curtains. And then, right, and so then you enter here, and you enter this luxurious, beautiful, modern bathroom with this lovely little sink. It has both for hot and cold, because we have hot and cold water running here. And then ignore that, don't worry about that. A beautiful little window that might be a little too tall, a little too high for most people, but it's okay. You know, I encourage people to reach for the stars, to reach as high as possible. Don't ask me if it opens. I may not have the answer to that. And then here, we have this open concept bathroom, right? We have this beautiful, beautiful open concept shower with with and the drain. Ignore the drain raising a little bit. It's only to make sure, it's only for you to know that it's there. You know what I mean? Like we want to make sure you're aware of the drain. So we have the drain right there, a beautiful open concept bathroom, and then because we want our residents to be as fit as possible, we're providing them a squat toilet, which I feel like is such a luxury nowadays. You know, it's so it really opens up the space in the bathroom. It gives you a lot to work with. You know, so imagine you're having some friends over, and then, you know, you're showering. Oh, the shower head is really small. You're showering, you know, doing your thing. You know, it encourages you to use up the whole bathroom. Like, your friends can't come in here to, you know, like, use the sink while you're showering, you know, because we're encouraging you to use up the whole bathroom. This is your space. You're paying for the space, right? And then you come here, and then you're like, oh man, I got it. And then you come here, you're like, oh man, I gotta do my business. You just squat down here, and then if your friends need any, if you need toilet paper, you just crack open this door and just grab it from like there. It's so convenient, you know what I mean? So it's, you know, the bathroom is such a lovely, beautiful place for you to be in. You know, and so yeah, that's the tour of this lovely, beautiful home. I hope you know, someone claims it as their own soon. I promise you this spot will go quick. You know, there are only so many available you know, units at the time right now, so I implore people if they're interested to please apply as soon as possible. Yeah, the view's too nice for the sad soul. He's gonna have to live here. A raised drain. Oh gee, we had like the same bathroom layout, just like an actual tub in there too. Same colors too. Oh my god. You can still fit 3 people in there, all doing their own thing. The one by one towel. It's a beautiful little spot, you know what I mean? It's such a lovely little unit. You know, I feel like we've done all we could to furnish this place, so I feel like we may be done with this apartment. What do you guys think? Do you guys think there's anything else we can add here? So here, Saf, here's my idea, right? Here's my idea. So this is gonna be a 1-bedroom, right? It was gonna be a 1-bedroom, and then this one we're gonna split it up into 2 bedrooms, and then this one's gonna be a studio. So it's because this one has more space, we're gonna charge almost twice the amount for it. Actually, maybe almost triple the amount for it. You know, we'll just see how far we can go, right? And then then this one's a studio, so it'll be a little cheaper. You know, we'll have to take some cuts here or there, but you know, at least this one will make our money back. You know. Sorry, rent's 3K. Yeah, it's 3K. You know, I feel like we're making good progress here with with our apartment. Wait, what should the outside be? Right, it makes total sense. And they say I'm evil. What? What do you mean? Wait. Build an eternal pool of suffering. Also, hi real Fief or Fife? Is it Fife? Is that how you pronounce it? Let me wait, hold on, Saf, if you think that's evil, hold on, let me show you guys something. Let me save here real quick and let me change my world. Only because I don't want you guys to see my username. Hold on. Second one. Okay, 5. Okay. Hold on, let me show you guys a different let me let me show you guys a different one. Oh no. No, it's gonna be, trust me guys when I tell you, it's gonna be such a beautiful, nice, luxurious even home. Trust me, it's such a beautiful little home. It's enough to raise a family. It's in a very homey environment. The location is so lovely. Let me find it real quick. Is it here? No, hold on. I forgot where the home's at. Hold on. Let me figure out where it's at. The whole chat feels fear. What? No, you guys are gonna see this home and be like, wow, I wish, how much does that place go for? I wish I could be there. You guys are gonna be so jealous when you guys see the home. Hold on. Where is it? Is it this one? It is. Okay. So, okay. Is the thumbnail holding you or your own hand? Someone's holding me. They're holding me hostage, actually. Oh my god, my stream lagged for a second while it loaded up. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me So, okay. We have this beautiful, luxurious, I think it's a 2-bedroom home. And it on. So here, let me give you guys a little tour of the location, right? Let me give you this little tour. Okay, so we'll explore the outside first. Am I caught on something? I think I am. Hold on, let me speed this up a little bit if I can. Can I speed this up? No, I can't. All right, so oh, they built snowmen. I guess it snowed here recently. So this is a beautiful little home. A lot of foliage, as you can see. If you love gardening, this is the location for you. Harmonica plays. Damn, Q, you live like this now. So you forgot the random rusted out classic vehicle. Fuck, you're right. Okay, for right now we got this beautiful foliage, some storage if you need it. You know, and we some really nice you know, if you really like that more natural sense, you know, we got that going here. If you're also a mechanic, if you like mechanical things, we got that here for you too. A nice little cute little area. So if you wanted to go out, hang out with your family, your friends, this is a perfect spot for you. You got a little grill, a little table, a bike even. You know, bikes are pretty, you know, they're pretty nice to have, right? And then and then I believe this is I think this is a heater or a water filter. I forgot what this is. I put it here for a reason. I forgot what it was. And then you have you have this little space in the back here, a beautiful little vintage vintage mirror if you wanted to use it. It's right there for your use. And some beautiful paintings that were left behind by the previous tenants. And then we got some additional things, you know, a nice storage in the very back here. More plants, you know. This place is, oh my god, my computer's like going crazy trying to render all this right now. Is it good now? Is it good? Is it rendering? Okay, I think I might be lagging a little bit as I show off this property. and then you have, you know, like I will say the water system here isn't the greatest. Isn't the greatest. So key is a little choppy. I know. I think it's because it's trying to render everything. Okay, what if I stop? What if I stop? It's still choppy. Hold on, let me see. What if I? Okay. It does not want me to give a little tour. Okay, well I'll show you guys from the top down view, right? So then we got a little laundry thing here and some like a water heater, you know. So you know, if you want to do your laundry out here, this is the most natural way to do it. It's a very beautiful environment if you want to do it too. Some really pretty houses across the street. There's no houses. Some really pretty outside. You know, right? And then you have a little bonfire if you want to have like friends over. You want to burn things. You know, this is the perfect place for you to do it, right? And then and then where's the house? Is it behind the pigsty? What? Here, I'm gonna see if it lets me do it again. Okay, I think it's kind of working. Okay, so let me show you guys the inside. All right, we're going inside now. It is the pigsty. You enter your home and it's this beautiful little quaint living room. You know, you have your little light switch here, your mail. You know, you have a little heater here as well. This beautiful little, it was just Christmas not too long ago. I'm lagging again. You know, it'll be fine. Unless, let me know if my audio gets choppy. But you have this beautiful little living room here with all, you know, this family reads or readers, you know. Nice little couch, little decorations, you know, cute little TV, some vintage pictures of people, you know, and so it's very, very pretty. The back door, very nice. You know, you know, it's a nice little quaint home. It has to be booked. OMG, they're readers. It's a beautiful little tiny home. You know, they have, look at this beautiful natural lighting that comes in and just hits the walls and creates this nice little like warm effect in here. Oh man, you would love to be in here in the morning, and let me tell you that. And then we go in here. We got the cute little bathroom. You know, this family keeps the bathroom clean. You know, like, they keep it very nice and clean, very you know, up to date with everything, right? It's been lived in. Exactly. Bullet holes on the wall. What? No, that's just don't ignore those. Ignore those. You're fine. Ignore those. And then here we have the parents' bedroom, right? And then they have a little security system. They have a little bed, some boxes. One of them plays the, when did I give them a violin? One of them plays the violin. And then they got like a little knitting station here. They got a nice, really expensive PC. Man, you don't even want to know how much this one goes for. And then you know, with every parent's bedroom, you know, there's a children's bedroom too. So we're gonna pop in here. So this loving family has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have six beautiful, amazing children, talented children. And you know, this is only a growing family. You know, this family would like to have as many children as humanly possible. So you know, they're only gonna keep growing from here. So this is their little. You may be wondering why there's a lack of children's toys, but you know, it's fine. It's because most of it's in the hallway or in the parents' room. You know, only six children. I know it's a small family. They intend to keep growing. So yeah. This is the beautiful home that this family has created. This is how it is. In a nutshell, that's how it looks like. Oh, all right, how do we make this little? Okay, there we go. 6 kids and triplets on the way. I think they do have. How many kids do you guys have? Hold on. I pray this family moves out before the kids hit their teens. Oh no, they're for sure in their teens already. They're My game crashed. Hold on, let me load it back up. I guess it was too much for my PC. Oh lord. Hold on. It's okay, we got this. I'll show you guys the family. You know, you'll see the family, you'll be like, oh man, these people are so amazing and caring and kind. Your PC like noped out. Couldn't handle all that class. Exactly, just couldn't handle the class. There's 16, 15, 13, 10, 8, and 6. God said nope. I forgot how old they are. We don't got this. No, we do. Hold on, it's loading up right now. It's loading up as we speak in this moment. You know, I'm glad I crashed the game and not the stream. Hold on, it's loading. It's getting there. Kia's childhood home. How dare you? I grew up in a nice little childhood home. I will say we didn't have like heating. Or actually, no, we didn't have AC. We had heating, not AC. But I will say it was very nice. Besides that, you know, I think the only expansion pack I don't have, like the big ones, is like the horse one. So the game's always pushing the horse one to me. They're like, oh, you want to play the horse? You want to play the horse expansion pack? You want to pay for it? Okay, let me see. Let me see if I'm able to pull it up again. I wonder if it'll save the house I was at. No, it didn't. Okay, let me find it again. Hold on. Hold. Are you guys holding on? Okay, where is it? I think this one? I remember having a couple years without AC. It was brutal. Yeah, it sucks. Like, for a while... Where's the house? Oh wait, maybe I loaded in the wrong save file. Hold on. Exit main menu. I think I loaded up the wrong save file. But no, yeah, growing up, I mean, I think where you're at, it gets way hotter than it is like where I'm at. But there's definitely some summers where I was like I'm like, oh, it's so fucking hot. Like, I wish I had something cool. Like, I would lay as still as possible sometimes. And like at some point, I like, cause me and my siblings, we all shared a bedroom, and so I at some point got promoted to like top bunk. And in the winter, top bunk was like nice, but then in the summer, I was like, oh, like I got all the heat, and I was like, fuck, it's so hot. Like I want it to be cool. Thankfully, the house had a central cooling fan to pull the air from the windows. Lucky. Being borderline poverty in Arizona was terrible in my childhood. Ooh my god. I can only imagine like that being like the worst. Hold on. Not all the Sims are at home. Let me see if I can call them home. Or maybe do I need to call them home? Can I just have them? Can I just click around them? Maybe I'll show the family tree. I don't think the family tree is anything crazy. With a little boonies kid. Okay. Okay. Wait, is she pregnant again? Oh, thank god she's not. I thought she was pregnant again. Oh my god. Okay, okay. That's a black screen. Here we go. Okay. All right, so we got the dad here. We got Pops here. And then we got the wife here. And then we got their children. How old are you? What are you? Keith is, I think it's just a child. You're just a child too. I think they're twins. Are they twins? I think they are. Hold on, let me pull up their family tree again. Where is it? I know there's an option for the family tree. Now I forget where is that exactly. Is it here? No. Here? Here? Dancing is my bones. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Dance. Dance away. Social groups, inventory, relationships. I already clicked there. Not smart enough. I've been trying to do homework for school, but the last few assignments have felt really hard. Maybe I'm not smart enough to do it. Focus on different topics, buddy. You got this. You have a talent out there. Conflict resolution increases, responsibility decreases. Ah, he got it. All right, let me see. Where is it? Where's the family tree? I know there's a family tree section somewhere. Oh, they're all late to school. Ah, you know they're fine. Is it family? No. Friends? Roommates? There's a way to check it, and I totally forgot which way to check it. This is their skills. I feel like I'm bad at The Sims. I used to remember where everything was. I haven't played this game in so long. You have talent out there. Go for concrete work. Kia pregnant again? What? No. We're not saying that. We're not putting that out there. Actually, funny enough, today my fucking boss, because like I think I mentioned before, we're like so many, like for whatever reason, so many women in my company got pregnant like in the same 6-ish range of months. Oh, is it up here maybe? Hold on. Is it? No, I don't think it is. There's a family tree somewhere, and I'm mad because I don't remember where it is. I know it's somewhere around here. But yeah, so like me and a very few other small amount of like women obviously have not gotten pregnant, and my boss like looked at me and he's like, you cannot get pregnant. He's like, do not get pregnant. And I was like, okay. And then because you know we're on the topic of like pregnancy, right? We're just like, me and my other coworkers were just kind of talking about like how our parents would be like, oh, we're gonna kick you out of the house if you get pregnant in high school, stuff like that, right? Like, and then when my coworkers passes by and they're like, and they call my boss, they're like, CEO, they're talking about getting pregnant. I was like, what the fuck? So I had a very interesting conversation earlier. How do I figure out the family tree? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. There has to be a way. You've gone fishing. You found a guppy. Nice. Okay. Where is it? Own businesses? No. Organizations, clubs. Isn't it? No way it's an inventory, right? Okay, it's not. Thank God. Skills. Boss be like, they plan this. I know it. Killer perpetually pregnant. Kiayama strikes again. No! Why'd you come back here? That. Oh, we know you came back earlier. Turkey, I realized. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. There's a way for me to show the relationship between everyone, because I know there's twins and I forgot who's a twin and who's not. I forgot who's like who's twinning. Can I just click on you? Open profile? No. Can I click on myself? Open profile? Oh wait, I'm not even her. I'm the dad right now. Can I? New family dynamic jokesters. Cue the punchline. Ashley and Kyle just you know what? Fuck it, yeah. Keep laughing. Haha. I deemed it a solution maybe? Okay, let me see. If you go onto Simology on one of your Sims profiles, there'll be the tree diagram, the icon. Okay, Sims profiles. Simology. On. You know what? I kind of forgot how to get there. To Simology. Oh wait, here we go. Okay. Oh, here it is. I thank you, Raven. All right, so we got. Oh, I forgot he cheated. I forgot he had another woman. Drama. Anyways, all right, so we got good old Kyle Crowley here, married to beautiful, amazing Holly Bell, and they had I think. Oh god, are they all twins? I know most of these were twins, and I just don't remember. I think maybe triplets even. I wish it showed when they were each born. But as you can see, they're all roughly around the same age, so they're all busy around the same time, back to back, you know. And then for whatever reason, Kyle could not resist Layla Isles. So oh, my mouse died. Let me get another mouse. Hold on. And so you know he hold on, let me hook this up real quick, real fast. Hold on, ignore me. Yeah. And let me type it in here. Hold on. Okay, for a second I got scared. I unplugged the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, and so they had 3 other beautiful children. What the fuck is? Oh, it's makeup. I was like, what's wrong with this one? Oh, okay, that's the only other child that. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they only have 5 kids. Okay, well, he you know these 2 only have 5 kids. Wait, who the fuck is this? Half. When'd you have her? Who's her? Oh, I forgot. It gets deeper. So this one, he fell in love with. Oh my god, she's married. He fell in love with good old Candy Petite, who is loyally and lovingly married to Dario Hyde. And you know she comes from a loving home with her own aunt, with her whole you know, she has her sister here, you know. And then so I guess when the fuck did they have a kid together anyways? You know, so wild. He has. It's so funny that they don't show the other child. It's like the forgotten one. You know, the fact that they're still married, that means that their relationship is strong. You know, it's what is it that like super religious like families or like couples usually say when they're like, oh, God tested our love, but through all the struggles we prevailed. And Kyle is going through. You know, Kyle's going to church every day and praying to God, reading the Bible, and becoming a changed man. The devil was on his shoulder for too long. Hallelujah, amen. so yeah, that's the family tree. That's the beautiful family tree to this beautiful. Oh, look, they're all here. Isn't that kind of cute? They're all here, all together. That's kind of cute, right? The black sheep. Kia, when she walks with someone wearing makeup, what's wrong with you? I had same boss that told me not to get pregnant today. He fucking like I think one time I wore one of those like star patches, like little pimple star patches, and but my sister had given me black ones, so I only had black ones, right? And I put it on because I was like, I want to be cute, I want to have a little star patch like other people have it, right? And I go up to talk to my boss about something, and he's like, and he just stares at me like really weird for a long time while I'm talking to him, and he's like, I just want to help you. What's on your face? And I was like, it's a pimple patch, and he's like, oh, it looks like you were like deformed or something. I was like, what the hell? Date a religious girl, I cheat, I blame it on the devil, we pray, she forgive me, cycle continues. Your mom's stacked. Are you staring? Stop staring at the mom. So there you guys have it, you know, this is the beautiful, loving, amazing, I didn't realize, Kyle's traits on the side here, you guys can't see it, but self-absorbed, romantically reserved, really? Romantically reserved? After, anyway, you know, we won't judge, he's a changed man, hallelujah. Anyways, he's paranoid, wait, he has both the traits of romantically reserved and committal. Oh my god, I can't say that. He has a fear of being alone and a fear of being cheated on. You know, I feel like maybe a lot of people may relate to that, you know, if they're going through the same, if the devil's on their shoulders, they can relate, you know what I mean? Come on, damn. So is the mom married or happily married? I think she's happily married. Let me see. What is your, so she's feeling, okay, so I think she's happily married because she has she feels a special connection with someone nearby, which I think is her husband. And then, are you wearing a bra? Bro, like, they're kind of poking. Anyways, and then, let me see, she's also feeling a romantic atmosphere from lot traits. Wait, what are the lot traits? Hold on. What are the traits I added to this lot? Hold on. That makes sense. So this lot, if you have a kid here, you're more likely to have like twins. It's romantic and it's also a natural well, so they get some natural water here, you know? But what are the challenges? Oh my god. So the challenges on this lot is it's filthy, it gets clogged from the sewers and gets really grimy. Heist havoc, so they get broken into a lot, and then mold as well. They have to deal with a lot of mold. But we're gonna ignore those right now. Oh, where did I pick this up from? We're gonna ignore this for the sake, for the sake of this happy, loving family. Am I right, guys? All right. Talking about chain? Oh my god, chain, hang low, do it wobble to the flow. Another wife shows up with even bigger boobs. Damn girl, them cheese swinging. Could be referring to the kids. That's true. And then let me see what else they have. So they have, she's happy because of central heating, because it's cold outside, as you can tell. And then what else does she have? She has surrounded by friends. Let me see. For a loyal sim, nothing beats. Oh, I forgot she's loyal. For a loyal sim, nothing beats this, being surrounded by people they can trust. And then she has the confident trait of being around people. And then she's sad. Should I be more lenient? Holly's wondering whether all these strict rules and high standards are worth holding up for her usually well-behaved family member. Perhaps she should loosen her expectations a bit. Yeah, let them run wild. Let them go a little crazy, you know. I made some serious shot out turkey. A real son of them, but Dunker's packets of Shut up. Anyways, oh look, he's cleaning. He's doing the bare minimum. But you know what? We'll praise it this time. But yeah, so this is the lovely home that this family is so lovingly living in. You know. Oh my god, the siblings just became good friends. You know, I will say the reason why I built this home was because I felt at the time I built too many homes that are very similar to each other. So I'm like, okay, I need to go for a different vibe, a different aesthetic. So so this is the vibe and aesthetic. I decided to build this home. You know, I think it sends a really good message of, you know, through thick and thin, family always comes first. Family prevails. I forgot there's a little stool in the front, little squatty stool. had it pasted. Okay, that's it. Sorry, boss. Yeah, see, let's see, it's such a beautiful, amazing home. And they have air conditioning too when they need it, you know? Ah, living the life, let me tell you. But yeah, so that's why that's why this home is the way it is. That was my reason for building it, essentially. Save here. Okay, I was only intending for stream to be like an hour. It's almost been like 2 hours. So I think I'll wrap it up here with after looking at this beautiful, amazing, luxurious home. There we go. Low-key, my brain thought this was the apartment for since I came back, and I realized this shit looks too nice. Oh wait, I didn't show you the finished product of the apartment. Hold on, let me show you. Save and exit. I didn't finish the whole building. I just finished one of the units. So oh, my game crashed again. I wonder why my game's... Maybe I just need to update my PC. I think I just need to update my PC. Wrap it up. Yes, Kia. Wait, Kia, wrap it up. 6 kids is a lot. What a beautiful family. Exactly. It's a beautiful, beautiful little loving family. We don't got this is what I'm hearing. No, we got this. Trust me. She's perpetually praying. Stop! We're not talking about that. We're not talking about it. I am barren as can be. It is actually, I'm gonna stop there. I don't want to describe that more. Anyways, I don't want to have kids until I'm in my 30s, minimum. One cycle after the other. Who's the father? Don't worry about it. Sorry, my game's loading. So if I'm lagging a little bit, it's because my game's loading. Is now the voice closes much to Annie's eventual depression. I blame Kamui. Okay, let me see. You know, it usually tells me if I resume game which save file I'm gonna resume into, but it didn't tell me this time, so I don't know if it's good or bad. Kia can love her fantasy. Kia can live her fantasy. I can live mine. Therefore, Kia, Nick, come home. She's not coming home. She's never coming home. Oh, still loading. Definitely not Karna. Possibly Shiro. I want Karna to come home so bad. So bad. I'm gonna grind out this event just so he can come home. You'll age up in no time. Just look at the Gen Z. They age like milk. Ebiya Shiro. You know, Karna's gonna come home. He's gonna love it there. He's gonna love it in my home. He is gonna be so happy. So happy in my Chaldea. Okay. Sorry, Orca. Shiro is the father of your children, not even Archer. No! It can't be at least Archer. I don't like Shiro. Squats. Oh, I have to do squats. Okay, hold on. Let me show off this last unit and I'll squat. Oh, I forgot my game crashed. Oh wait, there it goes. Okay. All right. So we got so here's the finished result of the apartment. I feel like it might be a little too furnished, you know, but this is what we got. This is what we got going on. We got some windows, a little kitchenette, you know, a cozy bedroom. Not the lazy boy. Try to distract us, do not yield. What? Who said what? What makes you think that? Should I give him a little carpet? I feel like I should give him like a little carpet at least. Hold on. Let me just throw in a little something. Maybe like the rectangle, or like no. Maybe like hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it goes on the floor. I see. Perfect. Oh god, I just realized the TV's on a crate. Yeah, it's a beautiful little crate. Can I change what's on it? No, I can't. Okay. It's a beautiful little crate, you know? Change the coffee table for a box and it's perfect. I don't think there was a lot of boxes. Let me see. Let me see. Was it this one? That's too small. Yeah, I don't think there's... Maybe this one. There we go. There we go. There we go, guys. And then what if I just put, like... Is this too small? Just a box of random things right there, too. Perfect. Perfect. It's all coming together, guys. All coming together. Yeah! Also, kitchen table's a desk. Yeah, it works. You know, it functions. It does the job. It does what it needs to do, right? Right? It works. Have the TV on the coffee table and use the box table. I don't think I can put anything on it. I know there's commands for me to do it, but I always forget what they are, and I'm kind of too lazy to figure out what they are. I don't know why, but I need to find the clip of you not realizing your flag wasn't connected to your house. Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. That pissed me off so bad. I was like, what do you mean it's not connected? Desk is too fancy. You need that cheap plywood table. Let me see. Do I have something like that? I think there might be something like that. Let me see. I think the next cheapest thing... I wish I had folding tables. Like, it'd be nice to have plastic folding tables. There's an outdoor table. What do you guys think of that? I think that might be too nice, though. Oh, wait, there is a folding table. Okay, hold on. Let me peel you guys off. Toss you. Where is it? I just saw it. Here we go. And then put those right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Bedtime, good night. Bye, Kamui. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Don't get pregnant, Key, otherwise you can do what the hell? Perfect. Also, I'm assuming Sims, much like Europe, doesn't have ACs. Yeah. You know, I don't think it's required to have I think it's only heating that's required, right? Ah, this should be heated enough. This is fine. This is looking great. Yes, this is the first unit of our apartment that we've made. Yay! Prego or shredded? Which way? Western Orca? I'd rather be shredded. If I had an option, I'd rather be shredded. Okay, I'll save here, and then I suppose I'll do the squats. What was it? It was 15 squats, right? Let me close out the game too, so that way it doesn't like shred my PC. 15 squats. Okay, you know what? I think I could do squats. I think my legs can handle a squat. I think I have enough muscle in my legs to do squats in my upper body where I'm like, fuck, I can't do this. I was trying to do push-ups earlier and I was like, oh, I can't do push-ups. No, it was 20. Was it 20? If I scroll up high enough, will it show me? Hold on, let me see. Oh, it only showed me so high. You know what? Okay, fine. I'll do 20. Let me scroll back down. I think my legs can handle squats. It was at that moment you fucked up. Not for me. Let me see. It was because you said you do 5 for putting it. No, I did not say that. I did not say that. I know I did not say that. You're gaslighting me. You guys are I'm pretty sure it was 15, but for the sake of the inches. No, I remember right. You guys are gaslighting me. I might forget things easily, but I know it was 15. It was, ooh, you guys, ooh, it was 15. I know it. Hold on, let me double check. I'm only very slightly doubting myself. No, I'm totally not. Shut up. No, yes, you are. I'm gonna do 15. I'm not gaslighting you. I also know it was 15. Thank you, Shovel. You know what, Shovel? You're promoted. I don't know what you're promoted to just yet, but you're promoted. Pretty sure there's a super chat list you're able to look at. It doesn't show. Actually, let me see. Yes, it says rip off Kai toilets. Time for 15 squats. It says it right there. I'm adding interest. Wait, what? No, I'm doing 15. I'm doing 15. Yeah, okay, okay, hold on. I think I can do 15 like without my taking off my earphones, right? I think. Okay, well, let me back up my chair a little more. Okay, let me get in the proper position, right? The position for squats is like your feet are shoulder length apart, right? And then when you go down, you don't lean forward, right? You just go down, and you should have your arms to the side, right? Am I thinking of squats correctly, right? Right? any gym bros here can verify that? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So 15. Let me do. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe starting to burnt a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god, my ankle cracked. 13, 14, 15. Okay, there we go. My ankle cracked and that's okay. This is the second time or third, I forgot, that I've been promoted and I still don't know what my job is. You know what? It's okay. I feel like it's better to have a job and not know what to do than to not have a job and to know what to do. I recommend making your arms into an L shape parallel with each other. I think I was doing that. I was probably doing something like that. I'm apparently her lawyer and something else. And a translator. My lawyer and translator. Pop. Did you guys hear the pop? That chat is the sound of Key's body giving out. Lawyer and translator, if I recall. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Been doing that earlier, so I'm still doing good work. Yeah! Okay. I think this is a good spot for me to wrap it up. I'm gonna try to have a stream tomorrow and Friday as well if I can, but I've low-key been so busy for like off-kai things. Not that there's like a ton of things to do, but it's like enough time. Like it's the few things that I want to do or need to do like take up a lot of time. So I might or might not have a stream for the next few days. I do plan to have at least a membership stream, I think on Saturday, and it's gonna be a webcam one. And I'm gonna make sure that it's properly a membership stream, because last week I don't know what happened. I don't know what my YouTube did. My YouTube did not set up the stream correctly, and so it made it a public one. And I was like, well, I don't want to shut it off for people who are like not members, right? I think it's fucked up to be like, oh, sorry guys, actually get out of here, skedaddle, you know. Sorry, I'm out of breath to squats. but yeah, so I'm gonna properly make Saturday one a membership stream. But yeah, and then starting next week, I might have a stream on Sunday. That's a big might. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. And then so for sure next week, and then like half of the week after, I won't be able to stream. But I'll be updating things on like Twitter and like maybe some YouTube posts here and there on the Discord. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. I'm trying to like heave. I'm like, I talk faster than my lungs are able to like recover the air. But yeah, so I'll be busy. Membership stream is a workout stream. We gotta get you above 15 blast. Oh. Alright, good night everyone. Good night, Jose. Thank you for tuning in. Won't be around for it. Aw, that's okay. At least, you know, there's always next year. Off-Kai will always, hopefully, it will always be next year. And then it will give you more time for planning too. I'll try to make it on my phone then. Oh, for you mean for the stream. I remember you mentioned that you wanted to go to Off-Kai. But, you know what? It's okay if you can't make it. Can at still be the recording of it too. Goodbye everyone. Enjoy the next 24 hours. Thanks for the fun streaming. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Big might, unlike small might, not to be confused with all my death posts on YouTube. Oh my god. TVI and Discord at least. Good night. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, everything else in between, before and after. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.